Right, today I'm going to sharpen this one. Actually, it's quite sharp. As you can see, it's quite sharp. I'm going to use this Madedge stone that I got with my Madedge. I don't know what kind of stone is this. I'm gonna try it out. I have 400, I have 800, and I have 1500 grit. So before we start, I'm gonna dull the knife. Let's see, this second cut. Nada. Yeah, second cut, but quite jagged. Okay, let's start. This is, I'm starting with a 400 grit. Let me get my towel and everything set up, and let's start. This stone is quite thirsty, you know. I think I need to soak it before I use it. Let me take a close up of this. See? It's quite thirsty. I'll be back. Let's soak it in. As I was mentioning, the stone was quite thirsty. Never mind, let's soak it. You can see the bubble coming up from there. Okay, now the stone is pretty soaked up. How did I know? When you first soak up the stone, there will be bubble coming out, meaning to say that the stone is soaking the water. After that, or once you see the bubble disappear, then you know the stone is well soaked. So I'm gonna put this one aside first, not to disturb your view. So let me continue with this first part. As you can see, the stone cut quite fast also. But I got a bit small, but let me make it pronounced. And there you go. The part that the stone cut quite good. It got a hazy kind of visual it get. Yang macam ya hazy sikit lah yang pun finishing. Good. Continue on the other side. I'm not going to change any angle whatsoever, just follow the original knife angle as much as possible. Yeah, there you go. But you got another burr. So with that, we're gonna deburr it. Still got yeah. Stone is quite dusty. You need to occasionally water it. Since this is small stone, you can also put it in your hand. Just light pressure to remove the burr. Yeah, that's pretty clean. So, like I always said, a little bit more. Like I was mentioning before you switch your stone from your coarse stone, like mine is 400, to the next stone progression, you should be able to cut paper already. So let me test it. Yep, you should be able to cut your paper. Now it's just the finishing part. Move to 400, now move to 800 grit. So for the finishing part, the burr will not be prominent, just like I'm defining the scratch from the first coarse stone. There's nothing changed. The angle will stay the same. If I get a burr, then I'll switch aside. Not necessarily you get a burr, because it's 800, it still can cut, so it will definitely get a burr. Once you reach 1000 or 2000 or 5000, the burr is not too prominent. Burrnya sih kan nampak gila sih, ada rasa gila lah. Once kau dah pindah ke grid yang lebih tinggi as if 1000, 2000, 3000, 5000. But for me, today I'm gonna stop at 1500. Now I'm gonna deburr it. You can use edge leading or edge trailing, as long as you can maintain the angle. So I'm finished with this 800 stone. Let's see the finishing. Still rough. You can see the tissue paper hanging on the edge like that. Can you guys see it? Flip another side. Yeah. Now remove this 800 and then move to 1500. So I'm gonna put this one aside. More tissue. If you are buying a stone, some of my friends ask me how do you choose your stone. So for me, this is actually a four stone combo: 200, 400, 800, and 1005. So for me to stop at 1005, I at least jump. I mean, at least I need 3 stone. So 200, 800 is a nice jump. It's actually 400, 800 is nice jump, and then 1005 is also considered a nice jump. So if you want to finish at 2000, so your stone will be 1000 and 1005 or 400, 1000 and 2000. That one is a nice jump. You don't have necessarily to use all the grid, like say 80, 100, 150, 200. So you're gonna waste money in buying stone that you don't use. Basically, this, if you want to finish on 300, so basically 3000, so you're gonna buy 3000 stone, 1500, and maybe 800 or 600, starting at 800. That's how I see it lah. That's how I choose my stone lah. Or maybe yep, this one is nice already. Let me test it on the paper. Oh, this is nice. 8 minutes from dull to sharp. That's it. Zulu Kilo signing now. Ciao.